everyone, my name is Ayu Nur Hidayah and I am a student at Putra Batam University. And in this video, I will tell you guys a short story about the tale of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, on the edge of the forest, lived a golden-haired girl. This golden-haired girl's name was Goldilocks. One day, Goldilocks was playing in the woods near her home. She skipped along the pebbly path, humming to herself, when suddenly Goldilocks stopped and sniffed the air. A yummy smell was coming from the middle of the woods. Goldilocks' tummy grumbled loudly. She followed the delicious smell and she soon found herself in front of a little house. I wonder who lives here, she said. Goldilocks knocked loudly 3 times on the door. But on the last knock, the door swung open. It seems like nobody was home. Goldilocks saw 3 bowls of porridge on the kitchen table. 1 big bowl, 1 medium bowl, and 1 small-sized bowl. Her tummy rumbled again. I'm sure no one will mind if I go inside and have a little taste of that porridge. Goldilocks talked to herself. Goldilocks picked up a spoon and started to eat from the biggest bowl of porridge. Yuck, she cried, shaking her golden hair. This porridge is far too cold. Goldilocks tried the medium-sized bowl. She gasped. This porridge is far too hot. There was still 1 small bowl left to try. Goldilocks took a little mouthful. This porridge is perfect, not too hot and not too cold, and she ate it all up. Then Goldilocks went into the living room for a rest. She saw a big chair, a medium-sized chair, and a tiny little chair. Goldilocks tried to sit on the biggest chair, but she couldn't even climb on it. Next, Goldilocks tried the medium-sized chair, but it was far too low. Goldilocks then tried the tiny chair. This chair is perfect, she said. But then, suddenly a loud crack was heard. The chair broke into pieces. Oh no! Goldilocks gasped. Maybe I'll find somewhere to lie down instead. Then she went upstairs. Goldilocks found 3 beds, a medium-sized bed, a big bed, and a tiny little bed. Goldilocks jumped up and down on each bed in turn. The big bed was too hard. The medium-sized was too soft, but the little bed was just perfect. It was comfortable, so comfortable that she fell asleep. Meanwhile, 3 hungry bears, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear, returned to their house in the woods. They had went on a walk while waiting for their hot porridge to cool down. When they arrived, the door was already open, and there were muddy footprints in the hall. Someone's been eating my porridge, Daddy Bear gasped. Someone's been eating my porridge too, said Mommy Bear. Someone's been eating my porridge and they ate it all up, said Baby Bear. The 3 bears then went into the living room. Someone's been sitting on my chair, Daddy Bear said, looking at a strand of golden hair on the armrest. Someone's been sitting on my chair too, said Mommy Bear. Someone's been sitting in my chair and they've broken it, Baby Bear said. Suddenly, the 3 bears heard a noise coming from upstairs. Daddy Bear, Mommy Bear, and Baby Bear rushed up the stairs and into the bedroom. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, growled Daddy Bear, looking at the crumpled sheets. Someone's been sleeping in my bed too, said Mommy Bear, straightening the untidy covers. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and looks like she's still here, Baby Bear said, pointing to Goldilocks. Goldilocks woke up and found 3 bears looking down at her. She leaped out of bed and ran out of the house and sped off through the forest as fast as her legs would carry her. And the 3 bears never saw Goldilocks again. The end. So that was the tale of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. I think that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.